welcome back.
Thank you.
So good to see you.
It's good to be back. It's really good to be back.
Everybody's excited to hear about your trip.
It was incredible.
Right.
And I'll say that I'm still processing, because it was for 10 days. It was really nonstop. Just one day after another day, just filled with spiritual journeys and meeting incredible people. One of the things I noticed right off, and how it applies to life rights, are the children. It was very interesting how the children actually participated in the taking care of promoting the products of the family, the textiles and the jewelry and the various pieces of alpaca. Wherever the adults were, the children were there also.
So the children were very aware of the people coming to visit and what they were intending to experience, and became part of that?
Oh yeah, the Peruvian people really see work as, oh my goodness, I mean, it's not work. It's not a four-letter word. The Peruvian people, they don't hold the concept of, I've got to go to my job, I have to work, I can't wait till Friday. It's a spiritual opportunity for them to share with Mother Earth what they came here to do. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh,
so they all hold that. It's tribal. It's like a culture. And from however small you are to however large you are, energetically and physically, you are in a place of gratitude, of being able to do your work. So when the children are working in the markets, they are so in tune. I mean, many of them knew my name like within just a few minutes. And here would come a child running across the market, and they go, "Hi, Miss Temple." Now, of course, word might got around that I was spending a little bit, so I was known as a buyer.
So you were doing some shopping there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say that I did some shopping. I shared my good. How about that? I left some of my good in Peru. The happiness, the depth of happiness was very powerful. Jorge, the shaman, Jorge Luis Delgado, who lives in Lake Titicaca, and this is his life with the Peruvian people. He was our guide throughout the trip. He said, in all of life, we have two choices: to be happy or not be happy. It's your choice. And the children, I was just so in awe of their happiness. They were truly happy. They weren't like, when's the next thing, when's the next game, when's the next toy. We looked in some of the cities, and there would be children, lots of children, playing a game with a plastic water bottle. And they were using it like a soccer ball.
Yeah.
They didn't feel that it could be better. They were at this place of bliss. So
would you say that that feeling of gratitude and contentment and bliss was far more pervasive than most places you have seen and traveled to?
Yeah. Yes, I would. And, they're grounded. They're just in tune with everyday life and how much of a privilege life is. So, and that was another part, is that they're not concerned with every moment having the child right with them. They're concerned of the children sharing and communicating with strangers. I mean, I find that sometimes sad when you're talking about life rights with where we are in our culture, of the idea that children aren't necessarily safe. That's unfortunate, or that you can't be drawn to a child across the room just because they're beautiful. And you're drawn to that beauty because it makes you feel good. You feel that energetically.
Right.
And you could do that there. You could see a child across the room holding a lamb or holding a new puppy, and the parents would be thrilled that you were actually interested, you know. Another thing that was really cute is how the children had learned the ability to sell. Yeah, I mean, you would say, oh, "You're so beautiful. Can I take your photo?" "Oh yes," but it's going to cost you.
Entrepreneurs at an early age.
So you can do this video, but
yeah.
no, I mean that was just really, they were so sweet. It was really sweet.
I have $1 for you. Any particular advice for anyone thinking about going to Peru, based on your experience, logistic wise, and
walk lots of steps. Just physical walking won't prepare you. I thought I was in really good shape, but the steps in Machu Picchu and all around the area, you do a lot of walking stepwise. So wear a backpack and practice with the steps. We don't get much practice here in Florida because we don't have hills, you know.
Yeah.
But and the high elevation too. But the shaman work was amazing, working with a lot of the shamans, and we went to one ceremony of healing with tones and sounds, and it by far is one of the most profound experiences that I've had. It was amazing. The guy, we were in a room about 2 rooms big, so not many feet at all, many square feet. There were 33 of us, and he said, "Okay, I'm going to do the gong, and I'm going to do the bowls, you know, the Tibetan bowls." And so he made a few sounds, and he said, "And I want you to om." And he said, "Okay, and then close your eyes." For like an hour and a half we were there. I have never heard so many noises, sounds, tones in my life. It sounded like condors and eagles were in the room with us. It was just amazing. So.
Maybe for some of our viewers, you could give us a little speed lesson on shamanism.
Mm-hmm. Well, shamanism, it dates back to the beginning of time. Many people know Jesus as a modern day shaman, and there are many of us that are urban shamans. We're shamans that are participating in everyday life. But the whole belief of the shaman is that past, present, and future time are one time. There is no the better day or the better future. It's all one time. The connection to Mother Earth and nature, the love of all living things, is very shamanic in nature. All shamans would be proud, for example, of the concept of life rights because that's natural to them. They only would take the life of an animal when absolutely necessary for their own survival, not consumption and compulsive obsession of more. Those kind of things just wouldn't exist. The shamans deal in non-ordinary realities in addition to, so it's like Jesus said, being in the world but not of the world. It's that same idea that we learn in the shamanic values, is that though you're living life and you see what you can hold in your hand and you do what is the next step in front of you, in the shaman world you're dealing with the other world, going to and visiting from drumming, for example. You go to an altered state of mind, and you're able to use archetypes, visualization, and other healing practices which help you.